President of the Vendors Association, Peter Ras Ipa Isaac, says the CCC was informed by the association it wished to construct a much-needed base for its operations at the Vendors Arcade. He says he was told in no uncertain terms that due to the planned redevelopment of Port Castries, permission would not be granted for that base. Isaac says he was therefore shocked the CCC chose to construct a shed to accommodate a vendor in the same spot. The CCC's operations manager says it is a temporary measure to deal with a problematic situation.
There's this guy in the provisions market. I think his name is Scorpio Music or Scorpio. He sells a variety of stuff in the provisions market, but his main business is recording videos and music at the provision market. Now, for a long time now, he has been spoken to about the loud music in that area. On several occasions, we have spoken to him about, controlling the volume of his music there because it's disturbing the rest of the market. So eventually we decided to offer him somewhere else, which is more conducive to the kind of business that he's into. Mr. Ipa, Peter Isaac, came into this office with the guy and that was discussed. And the market manager found a location for the guy's operations, of which the city council is now undergoing some preparatory work for him in building a little hut.
But Isaac denies any knowledge of the relocation site. Furthermore, he says if one vendor can be accommodated temporarily in the spot, the same could have been done for the office of the Vendors Association. He says this move by the CCC serves as evidence of the contempt it holds for the association and a further display of disrespect and disregard for the plight of vendors.
This is an area that we once asked to erect some office for the Vendors Association. Because we said that we operate in here, we don't have a place to keep our meetings, we have no place to keep our records. So we asked them to rent us this area here that we could construct something as an office, some sort of office for the Vendors Association. They said to us that they cannot do that because the arcade is earmarked for demolition, that they would be demolishing the Vendors Arcade and that they would not allow any structures to go up now. Our qualms is why now? Because you have a problem with a particular individual, and I made that clear to them. And in some of the meetings I had with them, my concern was that they wanted to get rid of the guy, and where would they put the guy if they doesn't prepare somewhere for the guy? They decided that this is the place they want to prepare for the guy.
The DCA issued a stop notice on the construction, one the CCC says it chose to disregard. Isaac expressed alarm such an action can be taken in regards to a DCA stop notice. He says it is a clear double standard on the part of the Development Control Authority and the CCC.
We just saw the guy came in and he put this notice there, and he came in fact last Friday and he took some pictures of the structure that they are now building there. We had nothing to do with DCA coming into that. All we are saying is that we think that DCA is chickening because DCA put this notice that they discontinue what they're doing, and they said that they just moved the notice and they continue doing what they're doing.
Yes, we got a letter from DCA stating that we should stop the construction, but that's just a refurbishment and is within the compound of the arcade, which anyway is a temporary measure because the arcade is up for the new development in the Castries port. So we were just preparing this temporarily, refurbishing that area for the guy. But we got a letter from DCA, yes.
The CCC's operations manager says the matter has been blown out of proportion by the Vendors Association. He says the council did not receive a request from the Vendors Association to build an office and therefore utilized an available spot to relocate one vendor. Lovely St. Amy, HTS News Channel 4.